The SFA have called out Rangers, labelling their statement post VAR audio release to the club, not to the public, of course, as disappointing. Welcome back to Fog Football. And yeah, we're still talking about this. It's the only thing we can talk about. It's the only thing that's actually going on at the minute in Scottish football. It's crazy, but they're disappointed with Rangers. And let's dive into it. They're disappointed with the response. And yeah, so let's see here. Rangers had claimed the overriding consensus following the meeting on Wednesday was the decision of no handball against Celtic's Alistair Johnson had been incorrect, but the SFA says the incident Rangers 2 on 3 was a subjective handball and not a clear obvious error which required review. A subjective handball. Are you having a giraffe? Are you having a giraffe? I was going to say you're having a Marty from Madagascar, but I'm pretty sure that's the name of the lion, so we're not going to go down that road. The governing body says it immediately rejected requests from the club, which were detailed by a recent official media partner that Willie Collum, who was the VAR official at Celtic Park, should not be allowed involvement in future Rangers matches. So they've rejected that. BBC Scotland has contacted Rangers for comment. Rangers met the governing body 4 days after first requesting the audio of referee Nick Walsh and Collum examining the incident be released. It emerged at Saturday's match that Abdullah Sima was assessed to be in an offside position in the build-up to the penalty appeal. But Rangers say this was not discussed by referee Walsh and Collum. In its response, the Scottish FA Chief Executive James Bisgrove and Director of Football Operations Craig Robertson attended a private briefing with the head of referee operations Crawford Allen to review the incident in question, including the use of matchday audio. We understood from the chief executive that the meeting has been constructive and informative and conducted amicably. This does not appear to be reflected in the club's statement. A Rangers spokesman had said of Wednesday's meeting that no mention of potential offside in the VAR audio and that Rangers were deeply concerned at the haste with which the decision was made. But the SFA said the offside would not be mentioned at the time as it was not part of the VAR decision making on the handball. The statement, that's all you need to know though. I mean, the offside would not be mentioned at the time as it was not part of the VAR. So yeah, that in other words, that's yeah, you know what? It was clearly a handball, but we thought at the time it wasn't, and we only realised half an hour later that there was a possible offside, and then that's the image we're showing you. That's what they've said there, right? The statement highlighted within Clydesdale House that had the VAR considered the incident to be a handball offence and asked the referee to carry out an on-field review. The attacking phase of play would have been checked and an offside would have been identified. Also insisted the decision had no impact on the final outcome of the match and that the incident in question could not have led to a penalty being awarded. The process of informing broadcasters and others to avoid any ambiguity over decisions was now being reviewed, the SFA confirmed. The rows dominated Scottish football discussions in Saturday's derby at Celtic Park, and the nature of some of the discourses led the SFA to urge Rangers to show some restraint. We note posts from a recent official media partner of the club's detailing requests from the private meeting that were immediately rejected. It said, "We would ask that club representatives showed greater responsibility in such matters, especially in the context of recent incidents in European football that have compromised the safety of match officials and led to widespread condemnation." But yeah, right. Rangers are just calling out the bad officiating, right? No one's asking for what happened in Turkey, because obviously that's what they're referencing there, where the referee made a decision. I can't remember if it was a bad one, the correct one, or whatever, right? But the club president ran onto the pitch, stuck the head through him, and then the president, the manager, and I believe the teammates start kicking lumps at him. No one's asking for that, right? No, I mean, we live in such a shite society that we can't call out a referee without everyone thinking, "Oh, Rangers fans want Willie Collum dead." I mean, it's always the worst, case scenario there. No one is thinking that. I think what Rangers fans want, including myself, is that we just want some transparency with the SFA. We want Willie Collum to be held responsible. And held responsible would as simply as being, you know what? He got it wrong. Willie Collum has been demoted to the Scottish Championship for a year. Something like that. Or just come out. I mean, I don't even fucking... I mean, if they want to keep Willie Collum in Scottish Premiership refereeing, right, as bad as he is, I can half accept it, because, I mean, that's what's going to happen anyway. He's going to still continue to referee these games. Right? But just come out and say you were wrong. We know you're wrong. Just come out and say you were wrong. The fact that they're doubling down is honestly embarrassing. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Guys, Fog Football, signing out. Check out all the latest content. And until next time, peace.